Mmm, Doughnuts.
Is Black Ops 4 Zombies too difficult? Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I want to talk about the removal of Juggernog and the high emphasis of boss zombies here in Black Ops 4. These two things are a huge key changing factor in Black Ops 4. I think a lot of the community is struggling to accept the change or struggling to really cope with the changes mechanically and gameplay wise of these two new changes. A high emphasis on boss zombies and no more Juggernog. With the removal of Juggernog, if you play on the normal difficulty, you have a 3-hit down. This is like Black Ops 3 without Juggernog. That's just it. Black Ops 3, no Jug. That's what this base game normally plays like. And with the new point system, which I'm going to talk about in a different video, be sure to subscribe for that. With this new point system, you get less points, which means that the map takes a little bit longer to get set up on, and it means that headshots, melee kills are really highly emphasized. Now, this makes you as a player a little bit more vulnerable to attacks. Along with the removal of Juggernog and making you more vulnerable as a player, you can take 2 less hits now, there is a high emphasis of boss zombies. Every single map that I played, including the 5 remake classified, there's a lot of boss zombies. There's a lot of boss zombies. I guess I didn't play much with Blood of the Dead, but classified is a great example. Once round 16, I believe, hit, there were just probably 10, 20 dogs at the start of every single round, and those dogs are fast, and they do 50 damage each, and that's really difficult. When they're fast, they catch up to you, they do a lot of damage to your shield, and you only can get hit 3 times, and it's not uncommon to get 3-4 dogs at a time, so if you get 3-4 of those things sprinting at you, bam, 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 you're dead. Very, very easy to go down here in the high rounds of Black Ops 4 Zombies. Very difficult indeed. I think this is by design. I think Treyarch said, you know what? They heard all of these complaints about Black Ops 3 being so easy. A double pack-a-punch makes the game so easy, and the 3-hit system so easy. Treyarch's like, all right, here you go. And we're just gonna take this Jug. We're gonna take it away, and yeah, see how easy it is now, right? And oh, here's some dogs for you. Dogs are easy, right? No, they're not. Look at this. Look at where we are at right now. We've got easy 3-hit downs facing easy dogs, and it's the most difficult game of Zombicide we've ever played. This is 100% by design. It's not just dogs and classified, though. Playing Voyage of Despair and 9, there are so many alternate versions of zombies with electric effects, with fire effects that explode. Those things are cool. They're not the biggest deal in the world. The big boss zombies of those 2 maps are the bigger deal. You've got an axe throwing guy. Any ranged attack is really triple the threat now because you have, almost half your health. So 1 hit is actually pretty significant here. But what does Treyarch give us to compensate for no Jug? Well, I think the shield is going to play a big part. They seem to be emphasizing the shield. There's perks, there's elixirs, there's talismans that protect your shield, get you new shields and all that stuff at a cheaper price. I think the shield is definitely one way they're going to go with that. I think several perks are the way they're going to go with that. You guys kind of, by now I'm not sure but some perks give you extra armor and stuff. Speaking of armor, specialist, when you activate your specialist, you have armor only for the duration you have the specialist out, which we'll talk about later, but there are ways to get more health. However, it's really in those unique situations. There's no Juggernog equivalent. There's no mask like I thought there would be in Revelations. And this is, in my opinion, probably one of the ways that they could change this. Now, whether or not we should change this, I don't know. Because for the normal difficulty, if this was any other zombies game, if this was Black Ops 3 and this is all we got, we didn't get rush, we didn't get custom mutations, we didn't get difficulties, if this was the only way to play zombies, I would wholeheartedly say this needs to change. However, we have all of those different game modes, and most importantly, we have a casual mode. No, I know, you wait, Doughnuts, I'm not playing no casual mode, alright? I'm not playing a casual mode because I'm no zombie noob, right? Hear me out. In the casual mode, you get 200 health. You get 4 hits to down. Now, that's 1 less hit than Juggernog was back in the other games. So when you're on that high round on casual mode, you're still not fully equipped with Juggernog. So it's a little bit more technically difficult than the regular standard mode was, at least in Black Ops 3 and previous games with Juggernog. But here's the best thing. Here's the best thing about casual difficulty. You still rank up. Yeah, I thought you didn't. I thought the only way you can rank up is by the normal or the harder difficulties. No, you can rank up perfectly normal and the casual difficulty. This, in my opinion, is the way to play zombies if you are going for that old sort of Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2 with Juggernog-like effect. I played Voyage's Despair for my first time on the casual difficulty. I had a blast. I had so much fun. It changes some things, it's a little bit different, but you got that 200 health. Training feels exactly like it did in Black Ops 3. It's super fun, super rewarding. Boss zombies are great. You're at 400 health, you don't quite have Juggernog, so there is still that risk of death. There's still that skill to train zombies and to survive, but it's not as unforgiving as the normal difficulty is. And it's so great to go on that normal difficulty as a challenge because this game is meant to be difficult. I appreciate the game's difficulty because we have that easier difficulty, because we have that casual difficulty. I love that name. It's not easy. It's not newbie. They don't punish you for choosing the casual difficulty. It legitimately is just casual. If you want some relaxing, casual zombies, casual's the way to go. However, let's talk about some of the things that they could do if we do want a Juggernog type effect, which I think would be actually really fun, and it would make the game a little bit more fair and balanced and forgiving. Number one, this is probably interesting, and one of the reasons that I wasn't really worried, but I heard the specialists gave you armor, which is true. The specialists grant you armor. However, this is redundant because when you have your specialists out, you're basically invincible because your specialist weapon does like infinite damage. So like you're not going to die when you have your specialist out. So why would you get armor for it? Instead, what I think we should do is you should be able to gain armor by using your specialist. You know how you use your specialist and it goes up the ranks? What should happen is once you get past rank 1 or rank 2, you should get a thing of armor, like just an extra 50 health on your base health. That's what you should get for using your specialist, right? You rank your specialist all the way up to the max, boom, Juggernog, right? 250 points of health, voila, problem solved. And this solves the problem of, you know, in that casual difficulty, you start with 200 health, which makes the early rounds really boring and really easy. You know, with this system, you start with 150 health, which makes those early rounds really important because, hey, 3 hit downs, you got to be careful. But as you use your specialist, as you kill zombies, you slowly earn your armor. You earn that 250 health and you earn that Juggernog equivalent. That's one solution I have. Another solution is basically the Revelations hats. I think that was a fantastic system. Doing a little side Easter egg quest, put on a hat, boom, Juggernog, 250 health, or 150 health with a piece of armor, because that's how Black Ops 4 multiplayer works. They could do that. I think that also solves the problem. You know, start with 150 health, do a quest, survive, boom, you got Juggernog. Done. However, there is one problem that I think that is going to be the biggest break in this game for a lot of people, and that's the boss zombies. First of all, I think they're turned up to 11 right now. There are so many boss zombies. Voyage's Despair, after round 20 or something, I'm getting 2 to 3 boss zombies per round. And I mean those mid-bosses. I'm not talking about those like skeleton zombies or whatever. Those aren't that big of a deal, honestly. I actually kind of really love those. But other than that, the big boss zombies, the guys with the axes on 9, the weird tentacle thing that like tongue you and bring you in, those guys, you know. I'm getting one of those every single round after round like 20. Little too difficult, little too much, especially with removal of Jug. You only got 150 health. Don't like it so much. Dogs, like I said, classified round 16 is just like all hell was released and the hellhounds were out. Really, really punishing. Really, really relentless. And the thing is, these would be okay because they're bound to hit you. They have projectile weapons that move fast. Dogs move fast. They're gonna hit you. So with the knowledge that they are going to hit you, give me some more health. give me an extra hit to compensate so that it's not out of my control when I go down. I want it to be within my control when I go down. And when a dog spawns behind me, dog spawns in front of me, I get double hit, I shoot the dog, zombie swipes me because I'm dealing with the dog that's gonna kill me. I don't feel like it's my fault. That's the big situation that I feel like people are gonna get into, that I'm gonna get into, that I'm really gonna dislike. So, or how about this? Those boss zombies with those projectile attacks, the dogs with their attacks, here's a solution. They only do 25 damage. Doughnuts, you're a freaking genius. Go apply at Treyarch, Doughnuts. That's our solution. They only do 25, 30 health. You still have the same amount of health. You don't have to give us any extra health. You just make those boss zombies projectile attacks. They can still melee you for 50, 75 health, whatever. But the projectile attacks, the dog biting attacks, those little ones that are guaranteed to hit you, reduce those to 25 points. And boy, that's some balance right there. I'd be very happy with that. So outside of the boss zombies being aggressive and stuff, the last thing is a zombie shield. Zombie shield, once I got it in classified, I was like, oh, this makes sense, because the zombies that will eventually swipe you as you're training, they just use your shield. Just turn your shield and swipe them, and they'll swipe the shield, and there you go, you're protected. You don't need Jug anymore. That's really cool. It makes the shield highly emphasized, but that's what they're doing anyway. So that's fantastic. I love that. I love that emphasis on the shield. The problem is the shield breaks in 10 zombie hits. It is so fragile. It breaks on an instant. So I would love to see, even if they don't change anything else, I want to see a change to the zombie shield, because I feel like it's so useful and it's so cool, but it does not have the durability. It needs to change its durability. I think no matter what they do, if they do nothing else, I want them to change the zombie shield. But I also really like the fact that it costs points to make. I think that's really cool. It's like a wall buy now, but anyway. That's that, beautiful people. Black Ops 4, I think, is by design intentionally designed to be the most difficult zombies experience we've had to date. And part of me really freaking loves that. I love the difficulty, I love the challenge, I love the boss zombies. Boss zombies have weak points. It's really cool to see how quickly you can take out a boss zombie if you know its weak points, which, by the way, Zombies 101 coming at ya very soon. Not very soon, but I gotta play these maps first. But tell me your thoughts on the difficulty of Black Ops 4. Have you played the casual difficulty? I would highly recommend playing the casual difficulty, because it's so much better. It's so much more of a casual, relaxing experience that we all know and love from zombies. What would you change to the difficulty? What would you change to Juggernog? What would you change to the armor system, specialist, what have you? Tell me your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till the next absolutely beautiful Zombies morning. I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.